When we step back and think about BYD, it's a company that's achieving the most explosive growth we've ever seen in the auto business in 100 years. So just to put some numbers to it, in 2020 BYD sold about 400,000 cars. This year, more than 5 million in a seismic shift that has caught the global automotive industry off guard. Tesla, the once unassailable titan of electric vehicles, has been overtaken by a company most outside China have barely heard of, BYD. This Chinese automaker, once dismissed as a budget brand, is now outselling, out-innovating, and outmaneuvering every major player in the industry with EVs that charge in 5 minutes, hybrids that outperform Toyota, and batteries so safe they defy the risk of fire. BYD is rewriting the game's rules. Governments are snapping up their electric buses, cities are reshaping their infrastructure to accommodate their vehicles, and Tesla is losing ground at an alarming pace. How did this happen so quickly? Why is the world only now waking up to BYD's dominance? And what does this mean for the future of cars? This is the story of BYD's meteoric rise, a tale of quiet ambition, relentless execution, and a vision that could reshape the automotive landscape forever. BYD's ascent didn't happen overnight. It was forged in the shadows of industry giants, built on decades of discipline, innovation, and an unrelenting focus on efficiency. While Tesla grabbed headlines with its flashy launches and Elon Musk's larger-than-life persona, BYD was quietly constructing factories, perfecting its battery technology, and laying the groundwork for global domination. Founded in 1995 by Wang Chuanfu, a chemist-turned-entrepreneur from rural China, BYD began as a modest manufacturer of rechargeable batteries for mobile phones, nickel-cadmium and lithium-ion cells. It wasn't glamorous, but it was effective. BYD's early success came from its ability to produce reliable, cost-effective energy storage at scale, capturing a significant share of the global battery market. The turning point came in 2003 when BYD acquired Qinhuan Automobile Company, a struggling state-owned automaker. At the time, the move seemed like a curious side project, barely registering on the radar of global industry watchers. But for Wang, it was a masterstroke. With expertise in battery technology already in hand, he saw an opportunity to control the entire automotive production process, from the chemical composition of batteries to the final assembly of vehicles. This acquisition began BYD's transformation into a vertically integrated powerhouse, a strategy that would give it a decisive edge over competitors. Every EV stock for cars in America is down in Q1 of 2024. And a lot of people are sitting there talking about this company called BYD that originally started in China as a battery manufacturing company and is now an automaker designing cars, 3 million last year. Where the average EV car in America is around $55,000, they have an EV you can buy for $10,000 that goes 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. And America is sitting there saying, "Holy, what happens if these guys come to America?" Vertical integration, controlling every aspect of production from raw materials to finished products, became BYD's defining strength. Unlike Tesla, which relies on suppliers like Panasonic and CL for batteries, or legacy automakers dependent on sprawling networks of external vendors, BYD manufactures its batteries, chips, and vehicle components. This approach minimizes delays, ensures tighter quality control, and slashes production costs. By building everything in-house, BYD created a lean, agile operation that could adapt quickly to market demands and technological shifts. The world began to take notice in 2008 when Warren Buffett, the legendary investor known for his aversion to speculative tech bets, made a surprising move. Through Berkshire Hathaway, he invested $230 million for a nearly 10% stake in BYD. Buffett's endorsement wasn't just a financial boost, it was a signal to the world that BYD was a force to be reckoned with. His investment lent global credibility to a company previously seen as a regional player, sparking interest from markets and governments alike. With Buffett's backing, BYD accelerated its ambitions. It expanded into plug-in hybrids, fully electric vehicles, and commercial applications like electric buses, trucks, and taxis. In China, the world's largest EV market, BYD became a household name, supplying thousands of vehicles to cities racing to electrify their transportation systems. While Western automakers like GM and Ford lobbied against EV regulations, BYD delivered solutions at scale, proving that electric mobility could be practical, affordable, and widespread. At the heart of BYD's strategy is a simple but powerful idea: control the supply chain, and you control the future. Most automakers operate like orchestras, coordinating dozens of suppliers and thousands of components, always at risk of disruption. BYD, by contrast, functions like a single finely tuned instrument. Every part of its operation, from batteries and chips to software and assembly, works harmoniously, enabling unmatched speed, cost efficiency, and flexibility. This operational agility has made BYD a formidable competitor, capable of producing better batteries than Tesla, manufacturing faster than Toyota, and selling cheaper than Hyundai. In 2024, BYD achieved a milestone that sent shockwaves through the automotive world. It surpassed Tesla in revenue, posting $117 billion compared to Tesla's $97.7 billion. This wasn't just a symbolic victory, it marked the moment BYD officially dethroned Tesla as the dominant force in the EV industry. The numbers tell a staggering story. In the same year, BYD sold approximately 4.27 million vehicles worldwide, a tenfold increase from its sales in 2020. This unprecedented growth, achieved in less than 5 years, underscores BYD's ability to scale ruthlessly while expanding into new markets and diversifying its product lineup. China remains BYD's stronghold, the undisputed leader in the world's largest EV market, but its dominance is no longer confined to its home turf. In 2024, BYD outsold Tesla in key European markets like Italy and Spain and is rapidly closing the gap in Germany and the United Kingdom, regions long dominated by Western automakers. This is no small feat. Europe's auto markets are notoriously loyal to local brands like Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz. Yet BYD is gaining traction at an alarming rate, signaling a shift in consumer preferences and market dynamics. What makes BYD's rise so threatening is its relentless pace of innovation. The company isn't waiting for market trends to guide its decisions, it's setting the trends. In 2024, BYD unveiled the Super E platform, a groundbreaking EV architecture that can deliver a 400 km range with just 5 minutes of charging, thanks to its 1000 kilowatts charging capability. This technology addresses one of the most significant barriers to EV adoption: charging time. If a battery can be charged as quickly as a gas tank can be filled, the argument for sticking with internal combustion engines weakens significantly. BYD's platform, combined with its proprietary high-speed chargers, could eliminate range anxiety and redefine EV convenience, outpacing even Tesla's supercharger network, which tops at 250 kilowatts for most vehicles. Pricing is another area where BYD is rewriting the rules. In Asia and Europe, Tesla's claim to affordable premium EVs is being challenged by BYD's lineup, which includes models like the Dolphin and Seal. These vehicles offer comparable or superior range, features, and comfort, at thousands of dollars less than Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y. In markets like Spain and Italy, where affordability is a key driver, BYD's pricing strategy is proving to be a game changer. These aren't bare-bones vehicles, they're sleek, tech-laden, and efficient, appealing to cost-conscious consumers without sacrificing quality. Its own strategic missteps compound Tesla's challenges. The company has repeatedly promised a $25,000 vehicle but has yet to deliver, while delays have plagued its Cybertruck rollout. Critics argue that Tesla prioritizes spectacle over scale, a perception that contrasts sharply with BYD's methodical, results-driven approach. BYD isn't teasing concepts or making grandiose promises, it's filing production models, opening factories, and securing contracts. This consistency is winning over governments, fleets, and consumers, positioning BYD as a more reliable partner in the transition to electric mobility.